Fuck that house now. I'm back. To the top, I'ma make it. Niggas just can't take it. To the top, I'ma make 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 it. Niggas.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good win, Nest Nation. We back. We back. We back. Hit the like button cause we back. Yes, I'm showing my face today. Yes, sir. Good win. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Spam those W's in the chat right now. Spam the W's. We going up. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, sir. Let me shout out the chat. I think all the boys, I don't know where everybody's at, but I'm gonna always go live. I'm gonna go live. What a win. If you're joining me right now, the Nets just beat the Raptors 112-98. Yeah, this is what we were asking for. Like, why couldn't we do this yesterday? Why couldn't we do this yesterday? Why couldn't we do this, Nest Nation? We couldn't do this yesterday? Like, we couldn't play like this? You can't tell me we couldn't play like this yesterday. We could have played the exact same way yesterday. Let me shout out the chat. Shout out to Roshi Panda. What's good? Joseph Saunders. What's up? Brendan, what's good? Daniel Berry. Hey, Daniel Berry. Lou Bucks, Elite. What's up? Who's else in here? Benjamin, what's good? Benjamin Blade, what's up? Brendan, hey Brendan, click. What's good? Jared Williams, hold my latte. What's up? And who else is in here? Everybody, Lou Bucks, I see you, babe. Wavy, God, what's good? Smooth, Savage, what's good? BM, what's good? Lenny Beeson, hey Lenny Beeson. Yeah, man. What a win. What a win. We're gonna break the game down. We're gonna talk a little bit about going forward, how we feel. We're 9-10 now. 9-10. We're gonna talk about a little bit going forward. We're gonna talk about next game preview, and then we'll get out of here. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Saint, I see you, Saint. Saint said he's working. Yeah, Saint's working. Rages, I think he's at his. Rage will be here probably later. I don't know where Julian is, and Chubbs is probably busy, but we're gonna get through it tonight. Shout out to Elijah Hall. He said, for some reason, this win just doesn't feel good to me. Yeah. It's like, should we be celebrating this win? Even though it was a a broken down Raptors team. Should we speak? I mean, a win's a win. I'm gonna celebrate the win, but it's like it's a bad team. Well, not a bad team, but the Raptors are missing like 4 or 5 players. So it's a good win, but it doesn't make me feel as good as I should. Does that make sense, y'all? It's like as a Nets fan, it's like every game, it's like a new team. It's like a different team every game. A different team every game. What's good, Barry? Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, bro. So the first quarter, it was it started off kind of like the last game. We saw Ben and Clax. The Ben and Clax lineup worked again. The Ben and Clax lineup worked again in the first quarter. We got out to that hot start. The defense in that first quarter, oh my God, the defense in that first quarter was great. Ben Simmons was. We got to shout out to Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons is back. Like when I say Ben Simmons is back, he's back. Like it is serious. He is not playing no games in that first quarter. We got to that good lead. Now in the second quarter, it was like we kind of it happened again. We were struggling on the glass. We couldn't get boards on the glass in the first quarter. And the second quarter, we couldn't get rebounds. It's like we couldn't box out. Like, we do this every game to ourselves. We got to a hot start. We held the Raptors to a low percentage from 3. We were rotating. We were playing defense, and we couldn't get boards. We couldn't get rebounds. And I'm looking at the game. I'm like, don't do this again to me, Nets. I'm like, don't do this again to me, Nets. Don't do this again. Yeah, shout out to Roshi Payne, a 13-0 run, second quarter. I was like, don't do this to me again. because Ben was playing so well. Clax had a great game. I loved how Clax played today. Clax gets my honorable mention today. But again, we start out 21 to 12 lead on the Raptors. Defensive energy was great. We held a 3 of 11 shooting. We held a Toronto to 3 of 11 shooting in that first quarter. So the first quarter, it was just amazing. Again, Ben Simmons was great in that first quarter. Now after one, it was 38-26. 9 points, 4 boards from Royce O'Neal. We got to give a shout out to Royce O'Neal. He was so hot today. 5 threes, season high 5 threes today. So big shout out to Royce O'Neal. Now we held Toronto to, let's say, 0.33% from 3 from 11 from deep in that first half. Now the second quarter is where everything went wrong. We got outscored 20-4 on second chance points. And again, we see the Nets struggle with the second chance points. I don't understand how we can't rebound. I still don't understand. We have all these 7-footers. We have 6'11 Clax, 7-foot KD, Ben 10, who's 6'10, and we can't get boards. We can't box out and stop guys from getting offensive rebounds. So the second chance points hurt us 20-4. Way too many turnovers. Way too many turnovers. So we gave up the big lead. We gave up the big lead in the first half. 14 turnovers at the half, 52-51 at the half. Shout out to Hold My Latte. He said, "Did you see Day'Ron shoot a 3? But he's still not good. But need a big bench Joe or to trade him." Yeah, I saw Day'Ron at that. Yeah, I saw Day'Ron hit that 3. Day'Ron kind of showed out in that fourth quarter. I was like, "Whoa, Day'Ron stretch 5, Day'Ron? Is that Day'Ron stretch 5?" I was like, "Damn, Day'Ron stretch 5. Day'Ron is back." Um, yeah. So halftime came and it was 52-51. Nets Twitter was kind of panicking. Everybody was like, whoa, what's going on? KD wasn't getting to his spots. Kyrie looked like he was like non-engaged, and I seen, and let me address this in the first half because Nets Twitter kind of blamed Kyrie in that first half. Like our system, our offensive system, it's like hit or miss because we don't really have set plays. We do run set plays. Let me get that said. We do run set plays, but it's kind of like a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like the Nets kind of freestyle. It's like somebody isos. We do a pick and roll. If somebody cuts, it's not really a set system. So it's like we don't really have kind of like cohesiveness on the offense, but it's kind of like a motion offense. If that's how you explain, like a motion offense, you know. So Kyrie wasn't really getting to his spots. Kyrie was just standing in the corner and ball watch because we do a lot of ball watching on this team. One guy has the ball and we just all kind of like watch sometimes. So that's how it kind of starts off. Now in the first half, Kyrie had 3 points. 3 points in the first half. Kyrie had 3 points in the first half. Mind you, I think we're up by 1, right? Yeah, it was 52-51. We were up by 1 at the half, but Kyrie had 3 points in the first half. Now, he went into his bag. Kyrie went into his bag, and went crazy in the third quarter. 19 points in the third quarter. Kyrie is back. Kyrie is back. And again, big shout out to Ben Simmons because without Ben Simmons tonight, it would have been it probably would have been a tougher game for us because the way Ben Simmons was defending and the way Ben Simmons was putting everybody in their spots in the second half, he put Kyrie in his spots. Like he was getting out in transition. He was early on. Ben was doing it all night. The playmaking from Ben was great tonight. But Kyrie in the third quarter just caught fired. 19 points in that third quarter. Shout out to Joel. He said better, but what the hell is going on with KD? 12. Yeah, KD, like I said, it's funny because KD passed Kevin Garnett. He got the exact amount of points to pass Kevin Garnett for 18th all-time scoring. It's funny how he just got 12. He needed 10 and he got 12, and then he just stopped scoring because Kyrie was just so hot. I mean, we shouldn't complain about KD getting 12 because we won the game. But anyway, like I said, he didn't have to do much because Kyrie was just amazing. Kyrie was amazing in that third quarter. Blew the game wide open in that third quarter. Like I said, he had 19 in that third quarter. After the third quarter, it was like smooth sailing. It was smooth sailing from that time. You know what I'm saying? And then fourth quarter, I think Markieff hit a couple shots in that third quarter. Fourth quarter, we go up and we outscore the Raptors in that fourth quarter. And then by the time Kyrie got back in the game in the fourth quarter. He hit a couple shots. I think this is the 3 right here, 4 minutes left. He hit this 3 right here. I think we made like a 1 more or 2 more shots, and then it was over. And then it was over. Let me read some comments. Kyrie's bag is indefinitely deep. Yeah. Kyrie carried the Nets in the third quarter. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did carry us in the third quarter. But I want to give shout outs because Markeith was great. We gotta give we gotta give shout outs to Markeith. We gotta give shout outs to Ben Simmons, and we gotta give shout out to Royce. Royce was really, really hot from 3. So Royce kept us in the game and he was hot from 3. Shout out to Cypher. Kyrie went 10 for 13 in the second half and scored 26 points. Yeah, yeah. He was amazing tonight. He was amazing tonight. Like I said, he did enough where he kind of lifted the team, and then when the team was lifted, we held our own. And again, we gotta give a big shout out to Clax. Clax tonight was great. I loved the Clax minutes tonight. And a lot of people go on Twitter and say, "Oh, Ben and Clax can't work. Ben and Clax will never work." It does work. It does work. It just you got to adjust depending on your lineups. You know, it's a game of adjustments. You adjust your lineups. If Ben and Clax is working, actually, Jacques Vaughn did a good job in the first half. In the second half, I'm sorry. The first half was bad. The second half, he did a better job. He adjusted. He let Ben and Clax play together. Once we got a big lead, then he put Ben at the 5, put some shooters around Ben, and it was smooth sailing from after that. Smooth sailing. But let me read some comments. What's good? Yeah, Ben Simmons makes us a better team. Markeith was really good. Clax was fire. Shout out to Yvonne. JJ said a 30 points per game, 40, 90, 30, 50, 40, 90 player hitting big buckets. Who'd you think? who would have thunk it? Yeah. Shout out to JJ. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it, man? But yeah, who was y'all player of the game? Let me know in the chat who your player. Well, I guess it was the easy player of the game because you look at the score sheet. It was Kyrie had 30. Well, he had 20. It says he had 29. Clax had 14 and 12. He had a double-double. Royce had 15, 5 threes. Ben Simmons had 14, 6 assists. So, and Katie had 12. So I think it's between Kyrie, Royce, and Clax. You could add Ben in there if you really wanted to. You could add Ben in there to for player of the game. But let me know your player of the game. Make sure you guys hit that like button in the chat. Somebody said Dayron made the same amount of threes as Joe. Yeah, Joe Harris is struggling, man. I don't know what it is about Joe. I really don't know when is he gonna get out of this slump that he's in. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I think we had one Joe Harris game this whole year. We've had one Joe Harris game, like one game where Joe Harris shot like Joe Harris. Am I bugging, Nets Nation? It's been one game, right? Let me know how many Joe Harris games have we had. I think we've had one Joe Harris game that he shot like Joe Harris. Every other game he doesn't, and this has been 20 games so far, right? It's been 20 games. It was good, Frosty. It was good. Yeah, hit that like button. Somebody said I'm just confused. We aren't playing through Kyrie and Katie. Yeah, Louis, that's what I'm saying, right? And with our offense, that's what I was saying in the beginning. Our offense, we don't really play through guys. It's kind of like a freestyle, you know. It's like a kind of a freestyle motion system. You know, it's not even a system. It's like, you know, it gets stagnant at times. But like I said, we gotta have more set plays. We gotta have more the way our offense was hitting in that, if you guys remember that Bucks preseason game where it was Ben, Katie, and Kyrie, our offense looked incredible. I haven't seen our offense look like that since we've started. Since the season since the season started. Like that offense in that Bucks preseason game where the ball was just hitting Katie, Kyrie coming off double screens, pin downs. Ben Simmons hit 30 million dribble handoff, DHOs. It looked incredible in that Bucks preseason game. But after that and after all this stuff happened, it's kind of been, after Nash got fired, it's kind of been, you know, stagnant but weird. It's just the offense has been weird. But it's like I said, it has the assist, the ball movement has been great because Ben has been on these past 4 games. Ben has been amazing. So the playmaking with Ben, it just boosts our team, increase the assists, which creates a lot of open looks. Shout out to Smooth Savage. He said Joe Harris has been in a slump since the middle of the Bucks series in 2021. Yeah, Joe Harris hasn't recovered, man. I don't know what's wrong with Joe, bro. I don't know what's wrong with Joe. Shout out to Joel. He said trade Joe, Patty, and Dayron for Draymond Green. Yo, are you trolling right now? Yo, you're not trolling. You gotta be trolling. Trolling. You said trade all those guys for Draymond? Yo, I don't know, man. I don't know about for Draymond. I don't know if we can trade all those guys for Draymond, dog. Shout out to Kevin. He said, I'm gonna keep it real. The Nets is not good this year. Nah, I mean, like I said, it's early. We're 9 and 10. What's Saif? What's our standings right now? Did we go up in the standings, or are we still number 10 seed? Like I said, everybody gotta stop panicking. It's still early. It's still early. So we're 9 and 10. I think we're 10 seed. I think we're still a 10 seed. But yeah, it's not that we're not good. It's just that we need time, and a lot of these teams that you guys see, the Celtics, the Bucks, they've had years to play together. We've had literally a season. We just started playing together this season, you know? Yeah, we're 10 still? Okay, we're 10 still. So yeah, it's like we need time. That's what it is. I'm not gonna say we're not good. We just need time. And we need time and we need to be more consistent. If the Nets are consistent, that's our problem. We have trouble being consistent because we should be playing like this every game. It's like every one game we're like this, and then the next game we're like trash. One game we're amazing, and the next game we're trash. Like we need to have at least 5 straight games of consistency, of consistency. But big shout out to Kyrie tonight, 29 points, 11 for 16, 5 for 8 from three. He was incredible tonight. Shout out to Chills. He said, the house is on fire. Yes, sir. Champagne Poppy, I get scared when Kyrie was chatting about Thanksgiving. Oh, yo, Champagne Poppy, yo. If you guys have the Yes channel, Kyrie, right? They were like, what did Megan ask? Megan was like, "Oh, Kyrie, say something to the fans about Thanksgiving." Kyrie, he said it twice. He was like, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. And then he was like, but it's all the families. I hope you have a great, Thanksgiving, eat food, all blessings upon your family. But I don't celebrate Thanksgiving for me. And I'm like, oh no. I was like, oh God. But I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Because they're gonna you know how the media does. They gas everything about Kyrie. They gas everything about Kyrie. Like, oh my God, he doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving. He's a nomad. They're gonna you know, you know what I'm saying? But come on, yo. There's a lot of people that don't celebrate Thanksgiving. He's Native American. Yeah, he's Native American. But you know how the internet does. The internet always drags it with Kyrie. They drag it. They drag it. So I was a little like, oh, Kyrie, just go to the locker room. Go to the locker. Go to the locker room, Kai. Yeah, he's Native American. He's Native American. Um, yeah. Yo, shout out to Lou Bucks. Breaking news: Kyrie has been suspended for not celebrating Thanksgiving. It really be like that. It really be like that with Kyrie, yo. It really be like that. Oh, he's vegan too? Yeah. Yeah, he's vegan. Somebody said I thought he was Jewish. Even I thought he was Jewish. You guys are hilarious in the chat, y'all. You guys are hilarious. Yo, if y'all want to, I might pull some people up tonight. If you want to come up and speak your piece, just I don't know. Maybe you should DM me on Twitter, or actually at me on Twitter. At me on Twitter if you want to come up and speak. I'm gonna let the people be heard tonight since I'm by myself. If you want to come up, somebody said because y'all follow the norm of regular society. Nah, it's not even that. It's just, everything Kyrie does, it's like you put a magnifying glass on it. So at the end of the post game, he was like, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. So I just, he said it twice. That's why I was like, okay, but it is what it is. If you don't celebrate it, I don't care. It's the internet that is gonna care, it's the internet it would be Nick Friedel who'd be like, oh, Kyrie, why don't you celebrate Thanksgiving? Like he's gonna ask some dumb shit like that. Somebody said, "Oh, shout out to Brandon." He said, "You personally know Scoop? Any news if you're gonna get a big?" Yes, I do know Scoop. I could text Scoop right now if I really wanted to, but I'll ask Scoop. I'll text Scoop, but not right now. I don't know if he's up right now. But yeah, I'll text Scoop and ask if we're gonna get a big. I'll ask. I'll ask him if any news pops up. Shout out to BB. He said, "Are we playing through Simmons and O'Neal? Does that make us passive?" I wouldn't say it makes us passive, but it's like it's weird because sometimes we let Royce play point guard, and I don't want Royce bringing up the ball. There was a possession. I don't know if you guys saw it, but Royce, what you call it? Royce brought up Ben had the ball. No, I think it was Ben. Yeah, Ben might have had the ball, and then Royce was like, "Yo, give me the ball." But I'm like, bro, Ben is our point guard. He should be bringing it up. Like, why are you Royce? You're not a point guard, bro. Like, let Ben bring it. You see how gifted Ben? Like, let me show you guys how beautiful Ben's passes has been. Look at Ben's passes tonight. Look at his pass. Well, this is when he went straight to the rim. But this man is so he has a God given passing talent. You leave the ball in his hands. Stop. We don't want Royce. I know sometimes like O'Neal brings it up and he puts us into like certain actions. But look how gifted Ben is, bro. Like Ben's passing is elite. So it's like I want the ball in Ben's hands, bro. So let Ben bring up the ball. Um Shout out to Louis. He said, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like Royce, but what if yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what we doing here. TJ's coming back soon. I hope so. I hope so. Royce is underrated. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not gonna slander Royce. I told y'all last stream, I was like, with Royce, it's a love and hate with me and Royce. Cause sometimes some games I love Royce. And he's like tonight, love Royce. Next game, I hate Royce. Like it be like that. It really be like that. You know? Um shout out to Syph. Royce has been hooping. Yeah, Royce has definitely been hooping. Royce has been hooping. Should we get Mo Harkless? No, no more Harkless. I don't have Twitter, but I'd like to come on and speak. Tiara, okay. What do you have, Tiara? Are you on Instagram? Are you on what are you on any socials? Are you on any socials if you want to come up and speak? Shout out Champagne. Yes, I'm from New York. Uh Jared said, hey, I have a question. Do you think the Nets should trade Joe Harris? Mm, it's tough because right now the easy answer would be yes, but it's like I don't think Sean Marks is gonna do it. Like if you guys know, Sean Marks is fighting for his job right now. I don't think he's gonna make any trades until February. I just personally, until the buyout February deadline, I don't think Sean's gonna do any trades. I think he's just gonna hold on. I think he's just gonna hold on. Um, yeah. I mean, like it would. Joe could get us something nice, but like, do you guys think Joe's trade value is on point? Well, actually, let me take that back. The one guy I would trade Joe for right now is John Collins. If you put me in a room and said, "Yo, you got to trade Joe," I would trade him for John Collins because the Hawks need shooting. The Hawks they desperately need shooting. They need catch and shoot shooters. And I know Joe has tanked his value a little bit because he's been so bad, but I think the Hawks would bite on that. The Hawks would definitely bite on that. They would be willing to take Joe. Because they need shooting. I mean, they lost Herter. You see what Herter's doing? They lost Herter. So yeah, I would trade for John. That's the one guy I would trade for, John Collins. John Collins, like I said, he's a stretch five. You can put him at the small ball five. He's 6'9". He can shoot, and he's a great rebounder. He gives you at least 8 to 10 rebounds a game. I think he averages like 8 rebounds a game, but he gives you like at least 8 to 11 rebounds a game. He's athletic as hell too. So just imagine Ben Simmons just throwing dimes to him, hitting him at the 3-point line, or throwing alleys to him. And then you could put John, and then John's a great rebounder. We need rebounding right now, and John Collins is a great rebounder. So that's the one guy I like. Somebody said, "Get Victor, you're wild." Get Victor. Shout out to Hali. He said Royce and Ben played beautiful tonight. Kind of the whole team except JH could have filled in, but great pace. Nice, can appreciate you, man. Appreciate the love. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Get me to at least 200 likes tonight. It's Thanksgiving, so I know y'all probably eating or mom is cooking right now, or I know y'all somewhere right now and the food is good, or you're smelling good food. You're either eating right now or you're smelling good food right now. I know it's one of the two. It's either you're eating or you're smelling good food. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Chris. Yeah. Yeah. I'm dolo tonight, but like I said, I'm trying. If somebody wants to come up, I'm down for somebody to come up right now. Like I said, you gotta try to at me on Twitter. Actually, Chris, you want to pull up, Chris? If you want to pull up, Chris, DM me on Twitter. Champagne I'm smoking. Yeah, it'd be like that. Uh, yeah, but yeah, John Collins is somebody I would shoot for if I had to trade Joe. But let me know. Yeah, let me know if you want to come up, Chris. Yeah, I see you, bro. Yeah, but overall, this game, like I said, you look at the game, the turnovers were bad in the first half, but we overcame. Like I said, the third quarter we broke out. You look at the free throws, 71%. The Raptors shot 7 for 29, so the 3-point defense was a lot better. They shot 24% from three. The assist was really big tonight. The ball movement tonight, and I just want to credit Ben for that because the ball movement tonight, 32 assists was incredible. Ben was incredible tonight. Ben is on a streak. Like Ben is back. I might have to say it. I don't know. Is it too early to say it? Ben is back. I have to say it now. You can say it now, right? Is it safe to say it? Let me know in the chat. Is it safe to say Ben is back? It's safe to say that now because like these stretch of games have been incredible. The rebounds tonight, we actually got out rebounded it bad and we still won. It was 52 to 39 rebounds. They had 23 offensive rebounds, but we ended up shooting. Like I said, Kyrie just overwhelmed the Raptors with his scoring. I think he made like 8 straight shots. It was crazy. It was crazy. 8 straight shots or 9 straight shots. It was crazy. So in that third quarter, it just blew the game wide open. We still have rebounding problems. We still have a little bit of defensive problems, but like I said, I'll take this win. I'll take this win. Ben is back? Yeah, yeah. I see the chat right now. Ben is back. Yeah, he's playing with confidence. Yeah, shout out to Calvin. Um Javon Isaac, nah, I'm at the hospital working my night. Damn, you at the hospital, bro? Oh, damn, bro. Appreciate you tuning in though. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Um Kevin says, should we put Kai at the one and Ben on the Draymond role because that works so well in Golden State? Yeah, I think, like I said, the way our offense is, what I would like to see more is just more sets of Ben and Katie. We gotta let Ben put Katie and Kyrie in their spots. So I'm saying if you're gonna put Kyrie in his spots, bring Kyrie off of 2 screens, let Ben pass it to him, and then let Kyrie create off that. We did it in this game too a little bit. You get Kyrie at the top of the key, put him in certain spots where he can hit, his mid range. Same with KD. Put KD in the post. KD's probably gonna get double teamed, so he's gonna kick it out or bring KD off two double screens, multiple screens, DHOs, everything. I just want KD and Kyrie are scorers that love to come off the screens and love to play off the ball. They can play off the ball very well. So I feel like if we put them in their spots early, um, it's amazing. It's great. It's great. Yeah, thank you, William. Have a great Thanksgiving, bro. Appreciate you. Draymond's technically a point guard. Yeah. Smoke them boys like tomorrow's turkey. Yes, sir. Yo, what's good, bro? How you been?
Give me a second. Gotta fix some things before I come on camera.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, tonight it's Thanksgiving. It's a call in. I'm on to let Chris, you got me on. I'm on to put in some people on.
Nah, because AJ, you wanna keep it a buck, bro?
What?
Like, I'm happy we won, but I still want to show my face, bro. I still don't want to show my face.
I showed my face tonight. Bro.
Nah.
You still not show your face?
Nah, I'm good.
Damn.
I'm good.
It's fool's gold. Don't tell me it's fool's gold. It's fool's gold.
I don't want to say it's fool's gold, but
did the Nets play us tonight? Did the Nets? Yo, it's crazy because last stream somebody was like, "Yo, the Nets are gonna win tomorrow," and give y'all false hope. And exactly
I
what
literally
happened.
said that. I think we're gonna win, and then guess what? We won, and it won't surprise me if we lose to the goddamn Pacers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The Pacers are playing good right now, bro.
Whether it's false hope, like I'll take the win, but I'm not gonna do this because they won. We can't address the problems because the problems are still there. Like, how many points they got off turnovers? Like, there was one stat that just dominated us in points in that perspective.
They had a lot of points. Hold on, let me check. They had because we had 14 in the first half. So let me double check it. They scored. Oh, it was a lot. Points off turnovers, 17. 17 points off turnovers.
17 points off turnovers. I think I swore they dominated us in some category, but
it was like they dominated the offensive rebounds. It was they had
probably
20,
that. But
they had 23. They had 23-7, and we got out rebounded 52-39. So they killed us on the boards, but somehow we still won.
Like, I'm happy we won, but the problems were still there.
Yeah.
That second half that's just unacceptable, bro.
Yeah.
Like, money, and that was a terrible half from both teams. But the thing is, like, the turnovers were crazy. Like, Edmund and Cam, like that back to back, like, come on, bro. But like,
yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that too. That's a good because early in the first half, we were down bad in the first half. Oh wait, hold on, Chris. I see you. I want to give you a link. We were down bad in the first half. Jacques Vaughn put a lineup. He did it again. He did the 3-guard lineup. He put like Joey, I think it was Joey, Patty, and Edmund. It was one of those lineups. It was like Cam, Seth. It was a 3-guard lineup. Not Seth. Cam, Edmund, and Joey, I think it was. And I think that's what got the Raptors back in the game when he made that lineup. Let me know in the chat if the right lineup, because I'm probably messing it up. Let me know in the chat.
It was a super small lineup with Ben at
the top. It was super small, super 3-guard lineup.
Super duper small.
Yeah.
But you see, it wouldn't hurt as much if Joe Harris doesn't shoot like Landry Shamet. But you see what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't be that bad, but Joe Harris just doesn't have it right now.
Yeah. So
quite literally, this is what we got to deal with. And we don't have a big. So that's kind of the lineup we got to fuck with for right now. Because realistically, who else can we substitute off the bench? Because realistically, who's giving effort like Edmund and Patty, despite them playing like shit? We really don't have any other bench pieces.
Yeah, it was. Seth was gone. Yuta was gone, so it wasn't really. I mean, Cam, how you feel about Cam tonight? Cam, I feel like Cam played well in the first. Did we see him in the second half? I don't remember Cam playing in the second half.
He didn't play at all in the second half.
He didn't play in the second half, but when he came in the first, he scored like a quick 6 buckets, I think.
Well, he was alright, but it wasn't really anything really impactful. Like, if anything, he was a negative in that second quarter than a positive.
Okay, he played 17 minutes. He had 5 points. Yeah. So he was the 2 assists, though. He had a couple assists. I'm not mad at Cam tonight.
Yeah, he wasn't the problem, but he wasn't really a solution either.
No. Yeah. It was kind of like he's still kind of finding his own. I think the only reason that Jacques played him tonight was because Seth was gone. Because Seth wasn't there.
We had to deplete the bench, so
yeah.
You just got to look.
Yes, my camera decided to fuck up and not work, but yeah.
Oh, you good, bro? What's good, yo? We got Chris in the building.
What's up?
Oh man, yo, Chris, plug in your podcast real quick too, bro.
Okay. Oh, for sure. Yeah, me and my co-host Joel from the Netherlands were created the Worldwide Nets podcast from a podcast from a viewpoint of a non-Americans. We're trying to get as many people involved in it as possible. We had Saint up for Here from Nets Kingdom on the last episode, and the episode before that. Last episode just dropped yesterday. And then we're going to record the next one here sometime in the coming days.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Shout out to you guys, man. Like that's dope. Like the world, because you know what? I didn't realize how big Nest World is until I started Nest Kingdom. And then like I started getting messages from like people in the UK, Philippines, Iceland, like all over the world. I'm like, oh, there's Nets fans all over the world. So I'm like, it really changed my perspective. You know, I'm like, oh, there's really Nets fans all over the world. So it's like, now that you're bringing it to light on that podcast and everybody all over the world, you got fans from all over the world. It's like, I just love what you're doing, bro.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we got so far we've had Manny and Dre up and Saint, and we're looking to like
Yeah, that's what's up.
kind of
Yeah,
spread
bro.
out and get like some of the fans from like all over the world and try to get them on and talk to them and see what like how they became fans and whatnot. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, that's dope. Let me read this super chat. Shout out to I won't let the haters and doubters slow me down. He says 3-guard lineup is our death lineup. Stop the jokes. 3-guard lineup is our death lineup. That's hilarious.
It would if they hit their shots, but they don't. So it's one of the worst. It's one of the worst. Like,
well, Chris, give me your your takeaways from what you saw tonight, bro.
Well, I didn't catch much of the first half. I was kind of keeping tabs on the score, but I had something else to do. Then came in about halfway through the first half. Kind of, they look good from what I could see from the stat line and whatnot in the first quarter. Second quarter, kind of I think we scored like what was it, 14 points, something like that in the second quarter, which is just not good. Bad turnovers all throughout. Kyrie got stupid hot the second we hit halftime. Didn't really cool off. Love to see that. Love to see him get back into a rhythm. Ben has been looking good. Like you said, Ben's back. I fully believe in it. And I've been preaching this from the very beginning. He's going to get to himself. Just give him some time. And, you know, us people that's been patient with him, we're starting to look like geniuses.
yeah. It's because a lot of Nets Nation was I'm not gonna lie, it was very they was coming for Ben. They was coming for Ben early, and trust me, like we were all frustrated because, like I said, we want everything right now. You know, we want Ben to play right now. We want Ben to be amazing right now. But shout out to Brandon. Brandon was always into my DMs like, yo, trust me, just gotta give him time. He came off back surgery. Give him time.
Yeah, I'm
like, you know what? I'll wait it out. Yeah, I was like, I'll wait it out. I'll wait it like Ben. I was like, I'll wait it out. Let me see what's. That's why I didn't go in on Ben at first because I was like, let me give him a chance.
The one thing like from the team right now where I'm looking, I'm kind of like and I've always been a big advocate for keeping him, but Joe is kind of he ain't looking too well right now.
Yeah, Joe is on the trade. He's on the trade machine.
I'm keeping my hands off the trade machine for a little bit. See how the team is gonna fare coming down the stretch and whatnot.
For how long though?
I'm gonna give it to like mid-January, and then if the team still looks like we look now, and we're kind of like splitting games, just hovering around 500, then I'm probably gonna start busting that and see what we can do.
Let me know in the chat right now. How long are you guys gonna give Joe Harris to like when is enough for you for Joe? I mean, what are we 20 games in? What is enough and
19.
enough for you? 19 games in? What is enough?
Like I think we're in like 9 and 10 or something like that.
Because a lot of people want Joe on now, like they want Joe traded now.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like just Joe. I'm talking about like the whole team. Like who are we looking to keep? Who are we looking to move off of, or at least from a fan perspective? I'd say Markieff has been a very pleasant surprise. I was never big on him, but him coming in, hitting threes down the stretch, and hitting big threes. Him and Seth has been decent the last couple games. He had a couple games where he was really good. Then he had another couple games where he was kind of like Joe, I mean, he had that one game where he hit 4 straight threes to start the game, but then he fell off, and then he had another game where he hit a couple of threes, but then fell off. Like, and then now we're back to Joe just not hitting threes.
Yeah, because I was saying earlier, bro, like we've only had one. I'm thinking in my head, like I'm only can think of one Joe Harris game where he shot like Joe Harris. Like I can't think of another game besides I don't know which game it was, but the one game where he shot like Joe Harris, he had like 4 or 5 threes.
Yeah, he had the four straight threes. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
there's only been one game I could think of where he shot like Joe Harris, and then these other games, I'm like,
he did that game, and then the game after he played pretty well as well, and then he just fell off again.
Yeah, but all those games before that, he wasn't shooting well.
No, and now we're back to Joe not shooting well, which is not a good thing. Like, it's not good for it, and he's, from what I can see, like JB needs to, I know he needs to get in there. He needs to get his shots up, see if he can find his shot, but he's not finding it right now. So play someone like Edmund Sumner, who's been very productive off the bench. He was also very productive in the time Kai was out. Get him in and give him some run in some of those Joe minutes. Try to see if you can get Cam to find a shot again. Stuff like that. Like maybe take a little bit of Joe's minutes away and then, let him earn his minutes again. I know it's a big contract you have sitting on the bench then, but still.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough situation with Joe right now. Shout out to Smooth Savage 28. He said Joe can go. He ain't that guy anymore. Damn, he's not that guy. Damn.
I say he still has time to become him, but right now he's not.
He's not that guy. Yeah.
Not right now. He's not. Absolutely.
Yeah. Somebody said, "Where's Joe's mid range?" He's never really had a mid range.
Yeah,
Joe's never been a mid range guy.
No. He's had a couple.
He's a weird player in a sense. He's had consistent great 3-point seasons, but mid range and free throws is just below average at best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's never really had a mid range.
He's had a couple good mid range shots this season that he's hit, especially like while he's not hitting well from three, he's kind of shooting okay from the mid range, but
yeah,
it's not really his role on the team.
Yeah. Somebody said got more shot attempts now. Is back to 2-man ball. Yeah, and like I said, when the Nets move the ball, when we have above 30 assists, a lot of good things happen for us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of good things happen for us. When the ball is moving, and even though we got killed on the boards, because the boards is still a problem for us, we still got out rebounded 52-39. Like, what are we gonna do about this rebound problem? I mean, Clax was actually really good tonight on the boards. I'm gonna give Clax credit. What do you have? 12? Yeah, he had 12 rebounds tonight. Everybody else, Royce had 4. Katie had 7. Everybody else was terrible on the boards except for Clax. Clax made an effort.
I mean, Clax
Katie had 7 though, so yeah.
Like this season, Clax has been very much improved, especially like on the boards and defensively, and also like running and rolling to the rim and like taking it court to court. Like
shout out to I won't let the haters and doubters slow me down. He said Cam has the shots. He don't want them. He wants to fade. What do you mean he has the shots? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like he doesn't want to take them? Is that what you're saying?
I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah,
I mean, do you guys think? I mean, he took when he got in tonight, and I know you didn't watch the first half, Chris. When he got in tonight, and he made like I said, he scored 5. He scored 5 points in the.
I don't think I saw him make a shot.
Yeah, because in the second half, I don't remember him playing that much in the second half.
No, I think
he might have got in, but I don't think he made. I don't think he was like.
I think he played somewhere between 2 and 5 minutes, and then we like with 3 minutes left, we emptied the bench.
Yeah. Where's Cypher? Yeah, go ahead, Chubb.
Yeah, no. I was just agreeing with you guys.
Oh yeah. Cypher, you in here? Get Cam's second half stats. Cypher's our stat man, yo. Cypher always got the. See if you can get Cam's second half stats for us. Cypher.
Stat man, Cypher.
Stat man, Cypher.
I'm gonna hit stat news real quick. Hold up.
That's an advanced stat. You know some of those stats where you got to look up, like you got to really search, like those.
Oh yeah, you got to go into the deep corners of the dark web. Yeah.
It's like Cam's second half stats.
But hey, positive note. It's the first game in. Oh shit! Let me pause this. It's the first game in a minute where we have actually kept the team to under 100 points.
Yeah. Oh, 98.
And that's something I've been focusing on a lot lately.
Yeah.
It's good, but at the same time, what does that really say when it's a team that's missing like so many players?
Yeah,
no,
we can't get that hype. It's like I want to get hype, but it's like,
on top of that, coming off a game where we lost to a team that had its 5 best players.
We should have played like this last
Chubbs,
night.
I get that. I fully get that. But like, if we're trying to build something, and as again with me trying to be patient with this team, like if we want to build something, build a contingency and a consistency, then this is where we start. It's not just going up against the best team and keeping them on 100. Like it's building blocks from the bottom up.
No, I hear you, but okay. I hate being trying to be funny here. It's building blocks, but it's not Legos. If you see what I'm saying.
Oh no, absolutely.
It's like connect to something. You know, it's
right.
something, but it's not necessarily. It's not necessarily something that we can just go to sleep happy with, but it's something, you know, like that's where I'm coming from with it.
Yeah.
No, I get that. I agree with you on that.
Going forward though, like who you guys think like well, I know there's a lot of talk about. Let me do the subject out the way because there was a lot of talk on Twitter about Kyrie. So early in the first half, everybody was like, Kyrie selling, he don't want to be here. He's pulling a Harden. They were saying Kyrie's pulling a Harden because I remember I went into spaces and a lot of people were like, "Oh, Kyrie's he wants to get traded and stuff like that." But then the second half, it was incredible. Third quarter, he just woke up. But like they're saying, these past 2 games, Kyrie seems like disengaged. Like, do you guys feel that he feels like disengaged, or is he just trying to get his used to stuff?
I'll let you go, Chaps.
It is safe to say he looked disengaged the past 2, but at the same time, it's like he did have his rhythm messed up for what it's worth.
Because of our own organization, because of Joe Tsai.
Yeah, exactly. Because of that whole situation right there.
Yeah.
Either way, with the suspension, he would have gotten his rhythm messed up. But even then, before he got suspended, he was still not looking at his best. So it's like, it looks like he was just getting into form, and then they took him out, and now he has to restart the whole process while being in a process. You know what I'm saying? So safe to say he did look disengaged, but that third quarter, it's definitely you poked the sleeping bear type of moment, and the bear woke up. Definitely safe to say that. I didn't expect Kyrie to just be like that forever, so it was definitely good for this game to happen. Now it's just more so, can we build on it and just get it consistently in the Pacers game and then the next game moving forward.
Yeah, no, I agree. And with the Kyrie thing, and right, it's like because the good thing you brought that up, because like I think the game before he got suspended, I think he had that. Remember, would he have 0 points, or it was like 2?
4. He had 4 points.
4 points. That's what it was. 4 points before he got suspended.
Game, I think.
Yeah. But go ahead, Chris. Your take on Kai?
I kind of lost my thread. Is it working now, or is it just no? It fucked up again. No, I'd say like with the whole thing with like I haven't been in spaces and whatnot. I try to like keep my distance from Twitter for now because I'm losing my fucking mind. Like I got a lot.
Twitter is toxic place. It's a toxic place.
It's not like just lately. I've been having some stuff on my own on the side, so I'm trying to like stay cool and not get too involved in Twitter and everything that's going on. But I'm trying to stay away from Twitter when the game is on. Even like during halftime, I'm trying to do like other things, but so I haven't heard all of this, like, oh, Kai's selling and whatnot, but I've never ever believed that Kai is a type of guy, like a type of player that's just going to sell out. Like we're not talking about James Harden here. Like, let me be clear about that. This is Kyrie Irving. I know he's had ups and downs with the team. We've had some big ups and downs as of late, last season, the beginning of this season, but no, I don't think there's any. For me, there's no doubt that he's bought in. Like, he wants to be here. Like, that's the vibe I've always gotten from him. That's the vibe I'm still getting. Like, I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, like I said, I don't feel like that's in Kai's nature to do something like that. And like I said, this is his home team. Like, he don't want to.
Yeah, this is the team he grew up with.
Yeah, it's a childhood team, so it's like I don't think he would ever try to tank. And like I said, his team. He's not gonna let his teammates down like that. In my opinion, I don't think he would do that.
No, and especially not being that I don't know the state of their friendship, but like as we know him, Seven, his best friend. I don't think he's gonna just tank him. Like,
he wouldn't do that to his no, he wouldn't do that to his best friend. I think he's just. I mean, he has the right to be upset with the organization, like because he probably feels like the organization kind of like turned on him and didn't have his back. Like I said, me personally, I didn't want Kai to tweet that link. But I feel like he did enough for the apologies and what he did. Like, I don't think he should have got suspended. Like, I disagreed with Joe Tsai suspending him for 5 games.
So do I. And he did more than enough. Like, that was, as I've been saying. I think
he did enough with the apologies and stuff like that. But the suspension, I think, was a kind of, like I said, and then now he might do the file a grievance. He might file a grievance and get his money back.
I'm trying to stay away from talking about all that shit and try to keep that out my head because I said, I have enough going on in my personal life already. So like, I don't really want to get too into that.
But trust me, bro, I try to run away from that too, bro.
But at the same time, we can't run away from it because remember, this is Kyrie's contract year.
Yeah.
So no matter what happens this year, it's going to come back up when it's time to say, do we want to extend him or do we want to move on? And my mind is saying they want to move on, but I know I wouldn't really necessarily want him to leave.
No, because who's going to replace him?
Exactly. Unless you just like, fuck it, let's just tank and blow it up. Then I'll be like, okay, Kyrie, be gone. Let's move on. But if you want to stay a consistent competitive team, or even a contender, like you have Kyrie right there. At most, that gets you somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And if you want to keep everybody happy, like
Yeah.
you got to do something to keep everybody happy. And if that means resigning Kyrie, that means resigning Kyrie. Because if Kyrie leaves, I'm not saying like it's a given, but if Kyrie is not going to get re-signed in the offseason, then there's still like we're talking 50-50 chance that 7 is going to get out of here as well.
Yeah, it's tough. Let me shout out Cypher. He got the stats. He said Cam Thomas second half 0.0 rebounds, 0 assists, 4 minutes play. See, I had a feeling he didn't play that much in the second half, yo.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like 2 to 5 minutes, somewhere in between.
Yeah,
that.
like I don't remember seeing him at all, but yeah. But like I said, the points that he got in the first half was 5 points. He looked decent in that first half. With the Kyrie situation though, the thing is, a lot of people like it's because we don't think everybody thinks Josiah and Kyrie. Well, we all know Josiah and Kyrie got beef. Like they got static. Joe don't like him. So it's like we're put in a position here where you let's say you hold on to Kai, and then this is his contract year. You let him walk in the off season, or do you trade him now and get value back for him? But that's like knowing Josiah doesn't like him. Like, like knowing Josiah don't like him, it's like you don't want to let Kyrie walk for nothing. Because you let Kyrie walk for nothing, you don't sign him back. That's gonna hurt us. That's gonna hurt us more.
I don't know about that because remember what happened with Spencer Dinwiddie?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past Cy to let that happen again. We basically get.
So do you think Josiah is gonna re-sign Kyrie at the end of the year? Let's say,
I hope, but I have my doubts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like me personally, I don't. I think the relationship is burned unless we go to the finals or unless we win a chip. If we go to the ECF finals or win a chip, I think Kyrie's getting re-signed automatically. Yeah. I think he's getting re-signed.
If he's a big factor in it, which we all know he's probably gonna be unless he gets injured, not last season, the season before that. Like if he's a big factor in this and helping the team like really be good, then yeah, I'm pretty sure he's also gonna get re-signed. But if he goes down or whatever,
in like the second, we lose in like the second round or something, or like playing. I don't know.
What if it's close though?
Like,
yeah, it's tough, man.
I don't know. I feel like this is the straw that broke the camel's back.
It might be.
I feel like it doesn't matter what happens. I feel like.
Oh no, don't say that, bro. If we win a chip, you think Kyrie's not coming back? If we win a chip or we go to the finals, even if we go to the finals and lose,
if we go that far, there's a big possibility that Kyrie's coming back. At least in my opinion.
I think if we go to the finals, I think he's coming back. But that's a lot to ask. Like that's a lot to ask right now.
I mean, because look at it like this. With this team, like as is, we make it to the conference final. It's a miracle.
As is right now, yes.
As is right now, it's a miracle. That's in the language. Like we make a trade, we do some stuff. But as is, if we make the conference final, there is a good chance he could get signed. But I think, in all, this is like I won't be surprised. There's no offer even made. Like not even a 1 year. Okay.
They pull a Bruce Brown on him.
I don't think they're not going to offer him anything.
They'll do that. I genuinely think they'll do that.
I don't think they're not going to offer him anything, but they're probably going to lowball the shit out of him.
Something in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
But and then I just have a feeling that's going to happen, and then we're going to have another Nets civil war of like who was right, who was wrong. I have a strong feeling that's going to happen.
Trust, we have that civil war every fucking offseason.
We do.
Also,
we do have a civil war every season.
To end some more, because I've been seeing that up for a little bit. CJ is playing against players instead of coaches. Last game of the game before that,
he's playing 4-on-4 right now with players. I think the get ready to
I saw 3-on-3. I saw
3-on-3. That's 3-on-3. Oh my bad.
Whatever it is, he's playing against his teammates. He's not playing against coaches anymore. So he's on his way back. Yeah, he's on his way back.
Personally, I don't think he'll be back until December.
No, like we're too far into November to him coming back this month.
I think he'll be back. Like I'll say like maybe middle. I'll ask like one of the people I know, but I think he'll be back middle.
I wonder when Utah.
I'm guessing like somewhere around the 10th.
Yeah.
All else fails, I see him before Christmas. I say before Christmas because you know how.
Oh yeah. I think before Christmas.
He should be back before Christmas. He was.
Isn't Utah day to day?
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Are you guys worried about Yuta? We got an MRI on Yuta and
hamstring. They said he was day to day. They said he was day to day, and Utah said it wasn't even that bad. I don't know.
This is tricky because like hamstrings are very tricky. You don't want to put any.
You saw what happened with Harden.
Yeah, you saw what happened with Harden. Like if Yuta needs a couple games, I'll give him a couple games.
Yeah.
We don't need to rush Utah anyways.
Yeah.
Just rush them, please. Just rush them, bro. Like.
Yeah, just because that hamstring, you don't want it to get bad. Once that hamstring goes, oof.
Like
it's not good.
The term hamstring and ramp up, I'm just done with both of those terms.
I'm so happy we haven't heard the R word so far this season.
Probably because Mr. Clapman's not our coach.
So. Yeah, thank God for that. Thank God for that.
Yo, if you join us right now, we recapping the game. The Nets just beat the Raptors. Make sure you guys hit that like button, spam that like button, push on that like button for us.
Absolutely, I hit that already. Did you?
Yeah, and we'll take some callers tonight, man. This is Thanksgiving. If you guys want to call in, Ray, your DMs open, or Chubbs, your DMs open?
My DMs open.
All right,
I know your DM ain't open because you don't follow me back.
Yeah, my DM's not open. My DM's not. Actually, I got you. I got your DM though, but not your personal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
gotta follow you.
I had to go on the Worldwide Nets podcast account to get hold of.
I gotta follow you on your other account. Yeah, make sure you DM Rage on Twitter at Nets Rage on Twitter or at.
Oh yeah, I'm popping up open the laptop.
Okay, at Chubbs Nets on Twitter. DM that, and then we'll take your call. We'll take people in here.
Bro, why is Royce O'Neal looking like how Joe Harris should from 3?
Yo, Royce went. You saw Royce? Yo, Royce went crazy today.
And he shot 3 for 3 from 3 last night.
Royce has been hot from. Like I said, bro. Every game is like a love. I got a love-hate relationship with Royce, bro. Some games I hate him, and some games are just like.
He's got some stupid fouls sometimes, but then he's usually returning or like making it better on the other end for that like a good play or something like that.
Yeah, because Royce, it's like he does the defense be like trash sometimes, and he gets stupid turnovers, and then some games he'll just be hot from 3, and he'll, like I said, the 2 game winners he had this season.
Yeah, I mean the motherfucker had a triple double, his first career triple double, just the other like last week. Like that was an amazing game from him, but then sometimes he'll turn it around and it'll be like straight garbage for an entire game.
Yeah, straight garbage defensively. Then he'll shoot like 1 for 7. It's like, damn, Royce.
Like it's kind of like you don't really know what you're gonna get with Rolls Royce. Like this or the other, but never consistently.
Yeah. Shout out to Mo. He said hopefully TJ takes Patty's minutes. LOL. Yeah, and we saw Patty tonight too. Which I mean, Vaughn did a good. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about Vaughn tonight. Vaughn did a good job in the beginning of the game by putting Sumner. He brought because the last Philly game he brought Patty was the first guy off the bench. Tonight it was Sumner first guy off the bench, and then he added Cam with that, and then Sumner brought great defensive energy. But then Vaughn went backwards again in the second quarter, and he started putting these 3-guard lineups in, like the little small lineups in, and I'm like, Vaughn, what are we doing here? That's when the Raptors got back in the game. And then they went on that run.
He forgot what happened last night.
Yeah, no, I'm like, what are you doing?
The thing from my perspective is like these are the games you want to experiment because it's if we lose it's bad, but if we win we're kind of expected to. Even though personally I don't expect anything because you never fucking know with this team. But like these are the games you want to experiment if you're gonna experiment and see what works and what doesn't work because it's a team that's missing a bunch of the players and whatnot like. Shorthanded, you come in, get a dub, and still like get some data, some intel on what lineups play well together and what don't. I mean, that's good. That's good for all parties.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And when I remember Rage said this yesterday. Like we should. He pointed out because I kind of overreacted a little bit yesterday about Vaughn, and then I realized like he's had more good games than I think bad games.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He said 2 bad games. So far he's had 2 bad games.
He's had 2 bad games his 10, so it's like.
But when it's bad, it's bad. Like
yeah, when
really
it's
bad.
It's all-time record bad, like 153 points bad.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even necessarily say it's that bad because it's still better than what we had before.
Oh yeah. It's way better than Nash. He's way better than Nash. It's
but his bad games, I mean, they're very comparable to Nash because I mean, you against the Kings, bad.
I'd almost say like the bad games we've seen. I mean, maybe not the Kings game, but otherwise, some of the bad games that we've seen from JV so far is almost comparable to some of the good games we had under Nash.
Yeah,
for what it's worth, and just to play devil's advocate, Kenny Atkinson and Jacques Vaughn both had 150 plus losses, and Steve Nash never had.
That is true.
That
is true.
Let's put it in perspective.
Yeah.
As much as we shit on Nash, he's never had a 150, not even a 140 point.
Yeah, that 150 was crazy, yo. I've never seen anything like
that's
that.
That's a crazy game.
So down bad today.
The 2021 season, bro. We had so many games where we would let up like 130, 140. Like it was bad. It was consistent too. Like I know Vaughn had that one game where we where we dropped when they dropped 150 on our heads. But the thing was that 2021 season in the beginning of the season. Well, I don't even know the beginning, but throughout that season, their teams were dropping 130, 140. It was bad. 120. It was consistent too.
There we go.
It was all time bad. Like I said, I'm giving Jock the whole season. I'm giving I wish we signed him.
We gave Nash 2 years, so we gotta at least give Vaughn sometimes, especially given the fact that he's been doing pretty well for us so far.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see the playoffs, bro. The playoffs is where it really matters. Like
where he gets tested, and especially the first round. Like if we have a higher seed this year, who knows? Obviously, because this team is so uncertain. But if we have a high seed and we play a lower seed team, that's a good test for him.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Did anybody hit y'all in the DMs or not?
Let me check here.
I haven't heard anything, but I believe that the Well Wonders Podcast DMs is also open.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you wanna join us, what's good, Kyrie Center? If you want to join us, if you want to call in, DM Worldwide Nets Podcast on Twitter or Chubbs or Rage on Twitter. All our Twitters are at the bottom.
It's
so either Chubbs, Rage, or what's your Twitter, yo?
It's World without the O and then Worldwide Nets Pod.
Okay, Worldwide Nets Pod. Yeah. If you want to join us tonight. Oh man, the chat, yo! Look at the bots in the chat, yo. Every stream, it's like these weird bots.
Why'd you have to pin it though?
Every stream, these bots. Why do these bots do this to us? Like, how do they find us?
Man, we don't even get those.
Yeah, I'm like, where do these bots come from, yo?
We're too small to get those. I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I really don't know.
No, that's when you start getting traction, AJ. That's when you're gonna get those.
The chat bots.
That's how you know the channel's going up. Yo,
the Telegram ones as well.
Yeah.
What's the comment I saw? Bro, not when Kai actually is like when they're actually running plays for Kyrie, that's when like we can actually do something and when we give him the ball rather than just like. And I also think like with Kyrie being on the team with Ben. That the time when Kai was playing, Ben also had some games when he was hurt, and it was just Kyrie and KD. I feel like Kyrie and Ben are also trying to just see where Kyrie fits in that Ben scenario, where where Ben's got the ball and he's running the offense. But also, you just got to give the ball to Kyrie sometimes. And when he gets the ball, I mean, today was the exact day where you're like, this is why we should just give Kyrie the ball more often.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people were panicking in that the first half. Because like I said, with our offense, it's like our offense is not we didn't run really we don't run sets like that. It's kind of like a freestyle. We do a lot of ball watching and we wait for somebody to cut to the rim or we wait for Ben to drive or something like that. It's like it's not really as fluid. Some way. Yeah, it's like so Kyrie was just in that corner kind of just watching. He wasn't really. We didn't really set him up. The best.
And when I realized a lot of times when Ben like he has the ball and he kind of like kicks it out, or if he doesn't drive fast, he usually just passes out, sets a screen, and waits for the dude to shoot. Like he'll pass the ball, they'll set a screen, and they'll shoot the ball, and it usually does not result in a make.
Yeah. Shout to. Yeah,
go ahead.
Let me read the super chat. I'll let you go, Chris. Mo said, "Is it true Kyrie isn't wearing the Kyrie sneakers? He actually is wearing Kyrie. He's wearing Kyrie 4 blackouts. But I'm hearing he's blocking the Nike sign. Like he's not trying to show the Nike sign because of what
That man is
obviously
wearing,
I saw
he's wearing
a post on
Skechers. Like,
I saw a
dog,
post on
he's
Facebook
wearing
about him wearing Skechers as well. Like Hayes.
No,
saw
he's not
his
wearing.
Skechers.
He's not
He's
wearing.
wearing
Skechers.
Skechers, okay?
He's not wearing. Bro, he's wearing Kyrie's, but he's blocking
He's
out the Nike.
embracing the inner African dad, and he's wearing them Skechers, bro. That's the universal shoe for the working man, bro.
Yo, the
Let me go
Skechers
put on
crazy,
white
though.
socks and
Don't hate on
flip flops.
Bro, the
Yo,
Hanes
Skechers?
socks and black Skechers, he's on top. That means he's not playing games.
Kyrie
Playing
needs
40
to find a way to get some like slides into shoes.
Playing 48 minutes with Skechers on is unreal. I can't do that. No
That's
wonder
no-
he was playing
that's
so
like-
bad last game.
no grip.
I'm trying to play.
Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead. Chris had something to say though. Go ahead, Brian.
Oh, I lost this. I lost track of
You
what
lost
I
it?
was gonna
All
say. Yeah.
The Skechers though, y'all are wild. He's not playing the Skechers. There's no way. It's
I saw
Kyrie's.
the-
They're Kyrie's.
He's
Yeah,
playing-
I mean, I saw the post on
He's
Facebook. And
playing-
it's like, nah, there's no way.
Yeah, he's not playing. I'll show you the blackouts. Like I said, you guys know what Phil Knight said about him. So he's not rocking with like Nike's cut off the Kyries. They cut off the Kyries. So I don't think
They
he's
cut off
rocking
the
with.
launch, but they're still selling them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're still trying to make. How's that?
They
How
still
you
make
talk-
no. That's the thing, because
Yeah.
Kyrie's and KD's are two of the. I believe they're the two highest selling shoe lines from
Yeah.
their from athletes and whatnot within Nike.
Yeah,
Like,
so it's
within
like how
the
y'all
entire
making money
Nike
off him? How y'all talk smack about Kyrie, and then you're like, "Oh, Kyrie's done," but then y'all still selling him. Like, what?
Yeah,
He was still making millions of dollars off Kyrie.
Kyrie's
appreciate
bad
them
and
still
get him
selling
out of
them,
here,
though.
but buy his sneaker.
But we buy his sneakers. We're not taking him because we don't support Kyrie, but we're not taking his shoes off the shelf.
But
Hey,
give us
shout
more
out
money.
Saint. Hey, Saint, thanks again for coming on the last one, bro.
Yeah, Saints in the bill. He said, "I'm glad the Nets won, but I'm not getting hyped till we consistently beat the top teams. No flowers for winning games against depleted teams." Shout out to Saint.
Where
Saint
was
working.
this
Yo,
last night?
Saint working on Thanksgiving too.
Saint's
Damn,
always
bro.
working.
Damn, Saint. Yeah, Kyrie. He said Kyrie was wearing blacked out Nikes. Yeah, I'm trying to find the picture of the blacked out because he's not. I don't think he's trying to show the Nike sign. That's why he's wearing.
No, that
these.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, because after what Phil Knight. Oh, here they are. I don't know if y'all can see these.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Yeah.
Now show him a picture of him wearing the shoes on court. Those are not Nikes, bro. Those are Skechers.
There was a
chill,
picture
bro.
There was a picture from courtside.
Look, bro.
The sketchies. These are the sketchies.
Those are
Kyrie's
the
are the
sketchies,
sketchies.
bro. Look at them, bro. Like, no.
Yo, you play 48 minutes of Skechers, you are goaded because there's no way you can
Got
play
the
those.
Skechers on.
I can't even fucking go play street ball for like 30
I can't
minutes.
play-
In high top feelers.
I can't even play a fucking. I can't even walk in Skechers. Talk about play a game.
Bro, like whenever I go play street ball and whatnot, right? I play in fucking high top feelers because it's like the only true kind of like basketball shoe I have right now, and my feet be hurting the second I get on the bus home.
Yeah. But going back to what Saint said, yeah, I'm with Saint too. Like, it's hard to get hype about this team because one game we'll see amazing, and the next game it'll be downhill. Like, we'll be down bad again. So, we play next.
Pacers, I believe.
Pace. Oh, that's gonna be a test.
A
bro.
team that's been playing really well as of late.
Pacers is 10-6 right now.
Yeah.
Remember the first game they played against us where they shot like 57% or something from three? It was absurd.
Oh my god. Oh, actually,
Yeah,
they're 10-7 right now.
Yeah,
Pacers
I think they
are-
lost tonight. I
They
heard
lost
they lost tonight.
They lost tonight.
Who
On
we
top
playing
of that, Ben Simmons was not the same player when we played the Pacers. Like,
No, absolutely not.
Oh no, he wasn't. Yeah.
so
He
that
wasn't.
could change, but at the same time, Miles Turner might actually eat
But
us
we
alive.
we packed up Miles Turner last game. I'll go. We
Miles
remember
Turner
Tyson
never
did to
does
him.
I feel like
stuff.
he's due for one against us, though.
You think so?
I
He
feel
had
like
that. What was
I
his?
have that feeling he's due for one.
He had that. What was it, earlier this season? He had like 30-something point game.
He's been
He was,
playing.
like, really
He's been
good.
playing well, but against us, like like Claxton.
When was the
packed
last
him
time
up.
Miles Turner's had a good game against the Nets? He did bad last year. He did bad the year before.
Yeah, we packed him up.
I mean, you have a good perimeter defending big on him. I mean,
Yeah.
who can also like get in and kind of like not really, but still kind of bang with him because Miles Turner's also not that big.
yeah,
But put Clark's on him, and Clark's has done a really good job on Miles Turner in the past.
yeah, and
So
with
as
the
long as we
Pacers,
have Nick, then I mean,
Yeah.
we should be good.
with the Pacers, like, Tyrese is having a career year. Buddy Hield is playing well. Who else? And Chris Duarte is a bucket too. Chris Duarte gets buckets.
The Benedict Mathurin, the rookie.
Benedict. He killed us
been
last time
playing
too,
really,
right?
really good.
Yeah. So if we sleep, if we don't play like we're not playing a team with no a hurt team. This is a team that's like I said, they're 10-7. They got momentum.
Yeah.
We can't sleep on this Pacers team.
But then
we can't sleep on any team.
On the other side, it's not been that long since we played them last, so they should still I believe from my perspective, they should still have a feel of how to play them.
Yeah. Shout out to Louis. That first Pacers game is what got Nash fired.
Yeah, absolutely. That was oh my god, that was garbage. Yeah. I'm so happy I didn't watch the game because I was out doing something else.
I still can't believe he got I'm happy he got fired, but it's it's weird not him getting fired. You guys know what I'm saying? It's just weird.
Bro, he was an ass head coach, but he was our ass head coach.
He said he was our ass head coach. I hate I just can't believe it. I never thought he would get fired. I thought he was this with Sean and this with Joe. I was like,
I think we all believe that.
But AJ, listen here, bro. I knew it was clipped for Nash because when DJ got traded, I knew if push comes to shove, people can go. That means front office and players too, because DJ was KD's and Kyrie's mans, bro. They got him the bag. They got him the bag. We don't pay DJ. We could have gotten some good stuff with that money.
Yeah. But what's corny to me is the front office, right? KD basically wanted Nash fired in the offseason, but Joe Tsai with his
didn't want to do it then.
Joe Tsai on his high horse. I'm not listening to the players, and I'm gonna run my way. You ended up firing him 5 games into the season. Come on,
7 games into the season.
7 games, 6-7 games into the season.
Should have just fired him in the offseason, bro.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
Might as well just fire him.
It really ran its course. I don't understand why we tried to press with Nash, bro.
Yeah. It's why keep him? Why did we keep him to the second game?
If we kept JV for the start of the season, might have been better, a little bit better. No,
we might have actually been above 500, at least 500.
Yeah. Like I'm saying, this is crazy. Shout out Isaac. What's good, Isaac? Anybody hit y'all DMs or no? If nobody hit y'all DMs, I'll just take some questions and then we'll.
I haven't seen anything, but I was I'll go check.
All right, so if y'all got questions, just put at AJ in the chat, and we'll answer any quick questions y'all have. Any next questions or any just questions in general. Say whatever y'all want.
Yo, AJ, I'm gonna check my DMs right now. Can you send the link to my message link?
Wait, hold up. Nick had 4 blocks.
Oh, he did? Oh yeah, yo, he was rim protecting crazy tonight, bro.
Ben had 4 steals too or something crazy.
Yeah,
and this is why we should refer to Nick as Nicholas Bloxton.
That's not be a new nickname right there, bro.
I've been saying that for a minute now. Ever since he really stepped
I never heard that
season,
one.
that's Nicholas Bloxton.
Yo, if Ryan Eagle says that, you might be goated, bro.
Yo,
AJ,
Bloxton.
I really hate this new Twitter update that gives people the option to pay for verification.
Yeah,
because it can catch you slipping. I just went on Twitter and I saw someone pretended to be the Eagles and they said breaking, we signed wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. to a 2-year contract. Wow. Bro, I almost walked out.
You must win. Wait, you want me to send it to your Twitter or your
send it through the messenger.
Your phone?
Let me see. I saw somebody said KD had 3 tonight. 3 blocks.
I was gonna say about. Oh yeah, remember when I went? So I went MIA. I come back and I'm like, why is everybody verified? I come back to Twitter. I'm like, why is everybody verified? And I figured out Elon Musk did the Twitter Blue thing, so everybody's paying for their badges now. So I'm like, damn. But I missed out because I think they took it away.
No, imagine having 300 followers and having a blue check. That's
bro, because people are masquerading as different companies and stuff.
Yeah.
Company stock have dropped because people pose as another company saying something that will tank their value.
There was something that happened. I can't remember who it was for or whatever, but there was something that happened where the stock went to never seen before lows because somebody said something on Twitter.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh yes, KD did have 3 blocks.
Yeah, well, Twitter, like I said, Elon probably he knew he messed up with that one. You messed up Twitter with that one, bro.
You see Saints comment.
What Saints say?
Yo, when Chubbs pulled up in the robber mask, was he pointing a gun at the camera? I just pulled up. Chubbs was looking like Kanye. Yo,
Yeah, no. Okay,
nah,
see,
because
what you fail to understand is I don't want people to notice I'm a Nets fan, so I just kind of cover my face because it's
nah,
Hey,
it's
hey,
mad.
Chubbs,
news
I did it.
throughout
Like I
the
said,
game right
people
now.
wondering yesterday why I had a ski mask on is because I was embarrassed. I didn't want to show my face after we lost to Philly like that.
I can't even lie. I be leaving my Nets hat at home every now and then. Right now, like I'm like
Bro,
I'm
it's
always wearing
embarrassing,
this
bro.
hat because it's the only merch I got to support the Nets. But right now, it's like sometimes I'll just leave it at home because I don't need y'all to see this.
Bro, it's embarrassing. Like we literally lost. I'm so mad that we won tonight and then lost yesterday. I'm like, come on, like
If
I wanted that
I
Philly
would have
win
flipped the
bad,
script.
bro.
I would have sold tonight's game if we could beat the Sixers.
Yeah, I would have. Me too, bro. Me too.
I would have taken that fucking Kings blowout. We lost by a half a
Yo, I
fucking
would've-
minute. I'll take
No,
that
we should have won both games, and it should not even been close this game or last game. And there's no excuse. I mean, I
Yeah.
mean, D'Anthony Melton was their best player out there. Or
No,
Tobias Harris.
I agree with that, but I would have rather flipped the script and say we take the Kings loss today and then beat the Sixers yesterday. I would have rather had that.
Yeah,
Yeah, at least we won today and actually looked competent a little bit.
Yeah.
yeah. We look decent today. I'm trying to see if there's any questions. Somebody said AJ Kyrie got his 29 with Skechers. Shout out to Khalid. These comments kind of going fast. AJ shows gonna be sponsored by VIMs.
Oh, he's
What the hell
talking
is
about
VIM?
Vims.
Vims? Who's Vims?
Talking
Who's that?
about Vims. Okay, so no, you know Dr. James, right, AJ?
Oh yeah.
So it was either that or Vims, and I think Vims was like on Flatbush just before you get to the Junction now, which is like the Junction now. That's closed down. Like they don't even have those anymore.
Oh wow, damn.
Yeah, no.
See, the problem with tanking for somebody is we don't have a pick. Or we don't have our own pick. So if we tank, we ain't gonna get shit for that pick. That's the Rockets. They're gonna get that.
Yeah, we don't got picks. We don't got picks. We don't own our picks. Shout out to Smooth Savage. He said the one thing the Nets do great defensively is get blocks. I think we're number one in blocks still.
It's because we have so
are.
much length, but we
We
can't
are.
get any rebounds, which does not make sense. Because people don't
Yeah.
try or box out,
Yeah.
but
No,
they'll try for a block.
I'm looking at like when we're not hitting on the offensive end. Like the only person I see underneath the board is Clax. He's the only one down there swarmed by whatever team we're playing. Like they might have 4 people trying to rebound defensively, and Clax is the only net down there trying to rebound or offensively. Sorry.
Yeah. We got so much length, but it's Shout out to Saint. He said I was wearing my hat in Cali and someone yelled out Nets sucked. Yeah, bro. It's like because we get so much bad hate from the media, and then like every loss is like magnified because you're a Nets, because it's the Nets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the Nuggets just lost to a Pistons team with nobody.
Did
But
they
they
lose?
didn't. You didn't hear
You want
about that in the
you want to know
media.
something even worse? The Jazz just lost to the Pistons tonight.
Bro, the Nuggets with Jamal Murray, Joker,
Jokic, Porter
Jokic,
Jr., Aaron Gordon.
Porter Jr., and Aaron Gordon. They
Oh,
lost to the Pistons.
I have
And you
I
didn't
have
hear
something.
one word about that. But the Nets, you're gonna hear that. It's gonna be on every segment.
And you want to know what's worse?
ESPN.
They don't have Cade. They do not have Cade.
They didn't have Cade
The,
either.
They didn't have Cade, Sadiq Bey, Isaiah Stewart, their whole starting lineup.
The 4-14 Hornets advanced to 5-14 against the Sixers.
Oh, wait, so
How
Hornets
do the Hornets beat the Sixers? Like the Sixers team that we played yesterday, but
won?
I mean, we
so,
almost lost to the Hornets, so I can't even say the Nets are bad, dude. We almost lost to
Yeah.
the Hornets too.
so the Hornets just beat the Sixers right now? Oh, damn.
The Hornets beat the Sixers by 6 points, 101 to 107.
Damn. Yeah, weird. This makes me tight, bro.
Hey, thank God we won today because we needed that. If we would have
Yeah,
lost,
we
that
needed
would have been
that.
that. Then you got to blow the team.
And I
Hawks,
would've
ended
came
the
back here with
Kings
my
win
mask
streak as
on.
well.
Yeah.
Nah,
The Hawks-
you would not have streamed tonight. Don't lie.
Oh no,
If we lost tonight,
I would have
Nah.
kept my face off the internet for like a week. So.
nah, if we
Like,
lost
no
tonight,
way.
I would have came back on here with my ski mask on like Chubbs. Shout out to
Bulls-
Unspoken.
Bulls beat the Bucks.
Yeah.
Hawks beat the Kings, ending their win streak. Celtics beat Mavericks. Not really a big surprise. The Heat is off to a slow start. Beat the Wizards. Pels beat the Spurs. Not a big surprise. And then Pistons beat Jazz 125 to 116.
Yeah. Oh, well, did the Celtics lost or won?
No, Celtics won against the Mavericks.
Damn, Celtics
112 to
are
125.
Shout out to Unspoken. He said, "Why doesn't the coaching staff ever send double teams their opponents as a strategy on some of the top players? Also, when a player gets hot, especially catching them after they cross half court." That is a great question, Unspoken. We still lack adjustments sometimes. Well, actually, I'm not gonna say sometimes. Like
BB,
almost
you're
every
right.
game,
Christmas
we
Artist
almost
Clown.
every game. Like we didn't double AD. Who else did we didn't double? We let Sabonis play on the island 1-on-1. You know, and it's not like you have to double them the whole game. It's like certain moments, just double them and then get back, or double off somebody who's not a good shooter. That's all you got to do. Double off somebody. The guy who's doubling, make sure he's not a good shooter. You double AD, you double Sabonis, or you double the guy who's hot, and see what
Yeah,
happens. Hopefully
like
he'll do it.
yesterday when Seth came up to double or something like that and left a wide was it Anthony Melton in the corner wide open for a three. Like end the shot clock. Whoever it was that was handling the ball was shut down, couldn't go anywhere. And then Seth came up to double and like that's a bad double.
Yeah, I saw. There's been so many of those overhelping stupid doubles like that. It even happened today. Yo, after this Pacers game on Friday, we have 7 home games in a row.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But I wanna touch on something I saw somebody say in the comments. Like, bro, Chris Broussard today said Kyrie is a bench player now and should play the 6-man role.
What?
That's
Wait.
Louis
Hold
Shea.
on. He said Kyrie is a bench
Yeah,
player?
apparently Chris Broussard said Kyrie's a bench player who should play the 6-man role, kind of like what Russ is doing in LA. Like that's
I beg your
take.
pardon. I beg your pardon.
Exactly.
Those situations are not even similar. Like,
No.
where
Look
do
at
you
my face.
draw
I'm just
that?
like,
Cooper?
Yeah.
Where do you
No,
draw
he's
that?
right. He's right though. We should start Joe Harris over him because Joe Harris has been proving himself.
yo,
Right.
Chris is on.
Like,
Is
that
he
don't
on
even
crack?
make sense. That's just no.
Did Chris Broussard get drug tested? Did he get drug tested?
I think he needs to.
That is.
I mean,
crazy.
he is on a talk show. I mean, they obviously everything they say is what they mean. Like they obviously mean
Right.
everything they say.
This is why I stopped watching those talk shows on ESPN and all them joints, bro. Because they just say
Yeah,
anything.
honestly, they be saying some wild stuff sometimes.
Russ's minutes
Way out of
have been
pocket stuff.
docked for basketball reasons. Kyrie's minutes have been docked for everything outside of basketball.
Yeah.
Russ is not a starter. There's a reason he took that 6-man role. He's just not a starter anymore.
No, he's Russ is as good as he once was. He fell off, and he fell off big time.
Yeah, I can't believe Chris.
Unless he
Broussard
plays
said that.
us, then he cranks it on everybody.
Yeah, I still can't believe Chris.
Yeah, stop taking sports media as actual. It's not the 2000s no more.
No.
Bro, they just say anything for hot takes and just try to get clicks on Twitter. That's all
Yeah.
ESPN, First Take, Undisputed. They just say anything now.
This
No,
ain't
but
you.
they get the clicks.
Nah.
That's the thing. They get the clicks. They get the attention. They get everybody to talk about it.
Yeah.
So it works for them, even though like we're trying to keep it out as much as possible. We just can't. It's just impossible.
Them hearing someone, them hearing their name being brought up that what they're saying is stupid is a win for them.
Yeah. Because you're telling me a guy that's averaging 25, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists is supposed to be come off the bench. Like, come on, bro. All right.
No,
T-Rexy
Joe Harris
said,
supposed to be come off the bench, not
yeah.
Kyrie.
Yeah. Shout out to T-Rexy. He said, it's sad Joey Bricks made as many threes than Dayron. T-Rex, man. I can't even explain that. Like,
No, he got a point though.
and how many threes did Joey shoot tonight? Because that is
1 for
just,
7, something like that.
Oh
I think he
my
shot
God.
1 for 7.
And Dayron
How many
made
games
one.
are we giving him?
Dayron shot 1 3 and made it.
Yeah. That you can't even make that up.
How many games are we giving him?
Joey?
Yeah.
I'll for me it's like mid-January. I'll see where I am with him and the rest of the team for that matter. But like the rest of the team I'll give to like end of January. But Joey, it's kind of like early mid-January, see where he's at. If not, maybe it's time to move off of him.
I feel like you're giving him a lot more time than a lot of other people would.
No, I definitely am, but I'm trying to be really patient with the team because they are still very disjointed, especially with everything that's happened just the start of the season and the offseason, everything. Like you can tell they're still very disjointed. So I'm trying to give them some leeway, trying to get their shit together and see if they can't actually do it. And if they can't, then well, the fuck are we gonna do?
Yeah. I'm personally at the point where like I don't know. I don't know if we're at like game 18, 19, or anything like that. But if he's healthy though until game 30, I'm giving him like 11, 12 games. Like because all I'm looking for is just to shoot the ball. He should be able to get a shot right in 12 games.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially given a long homestand we're gonna have after this next game.
Joe went 1 for 6 from 3, 1 for 7 from the field, for a very disappointing 14.3% from the field and 16.7. And Dayron shot 1 for 100%.
The Joe Harris concern is it's getting concerning now because, like I said, it's been almost 20 games and we only got one Joe Harris game,
two back to back, but still only 2 in 19 games. That's not good.
Joe Harris games in 19. Come on,
yeah. These Royce O'Neal games have been wild from 3. I don't know how he's just making every shot.
But then he'll flip the script. The next game he's straight garbage.
No, I would talk about that with AJ. It's like sometimes he'll go like maybe like 5 for 7 from 3, and then what does he do? Go 1 for 7.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Well, like,
he's inconsistent, and even on the defensive end too.
Oh yeah, on the defensive end, like he has some stupid defensive possessions every now and then.
It's just rotations too. His IQ gets so low for no reason.
Yeah,
it takes so long to come up on a screen.
I've also one thing I noticed from tonight's game, actually, just to get back to that a little bit, is we've switched a whole lot more than we've done in the past couple games. There's been a lot of switching tonight, and we kind of moved away from the heavy switching, as from what I've seen, and I've talked about that as well. But tonight, it was a lot. It was a whole lot of switching. It was every possession almost.
Yeah. We've been switching a lot lately. And the thing is, like the last Sixers game, it was soft switches. Like we weren't even like
they weren't trying.
Yeah, they weren't trying. Shout out to Sean Bills. He said, "Did you see Katie's latest podcast?" Yes, I did. I enjoyed it. I always like hearing Katie talk basketball, man. Like,
is there a new one since the one with the pre Chris Haynes?
The latest one, he talked about Chris Haynes. He talked about Yuta. He talked about Ben.
Was it the one at Katie's crib?
I think no. Was it his crib?
Oh, okay.
He was wearing like a hat. I remember he was wearing a hat and a hoodie.
He's always wearing a hat and a hoodie. It's KD.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He is always wearing a hat and a hoodie.
Unless he's on the court.
Okay, it was after the Kings game. It was actually, I think it was after the Blazers game. That's when I think it was.
I think I've seen that one. Right? I think that's.
Yeah, I think he talked about the Blazers game, right?
Bro, I'm so glad that we're finally at a point where we can see what we want from Ben Simmons consistently. Like this honestly was probably his best defensive game he's had yet.
Yeah. Oh my God, Ben's defense tonight, bro. I can't believe. Like I said, Ben is back, bro. Like I'm so.
And now it's more. And now my energy is all facing towards just how are we gonna play? Like how is the effort level gonna look? Because like a lot of the times it's just like. It just completely depends on how hard we're trying, and I guess you can maybe. I don't think Kyrie's his play is concerning at all because when he gets the ball, I mean he's in it every time, but he needs to go get the ball from the start.
Yeah. Like I said, we got to put him.
Cam logged in more. Cam logged in more minutes in the first half than I think Kyrie did. I only think that might be. I think that happened maybe because. Vaughn mentioned in the post-game press conference last night that he wanted to see players who wanted to play. And, I mean, if Kyrie is completely zoning himself out from the offense, I mean, Vaughn could have been like, Kyrie doesn't look like he wants to play right now. I'm going to take him out for a little bit. I don't know if that was it. I don't know if that was the case, though. But maybe that's on Vaughn for not putting Kyrie into the offense more.
I think from what I've seen, especially like even with Kevin and whatnot, like I don't think necessarily that they get enough touches to get going early in the game. Like there's some games where they don't touch the ball until like we're halfway through the first quarter.
Yeah.
Like at that point, Kevin and Kai should already have like 2-3 touches each to try to get a bucket to try to see that could get him going. Because if you don't get that, then it's hard to get him going like down the stretch.
And I'll say this too, Vaughn did mess up with there was something weird he was doing with Kyrie's minutes because I looked at Kyrie's minutes and Kyrie was like. He only played like 11 minutes in that first half. Like he took.
Yeah, like
out.
I said, Cam Thomas logged in more minutes that first half.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know why they're doing this. Vaughn, I don't know if he was trying to get Kyrie back up to speed or he's on a restriction, but it's when Kyrie got hot, then Kyrie played like the whole third quarter and
Hey,
like part of the fourth.
at least Vaughn stuck to what was working.
Yeah, so it's like I
See,
don't know.
that's something we need to appreciate because our former coach didn't always do that. Like he'd see somebody get hot and it's like, oh no, you're too hot now. Let's get you out.
Yeah, we'll get you out of here. Yeah, he kept Kyrie in the whole third quarter, and then he was in the fourth. Sean Bill said, "What do you think about him saying we need to be patient? A lot of guys are playing larger roles, and it'll help us in the long run." I agree.
think he's
I
right.
agree with him. I agree. I
Yeah,
mean,
so do I.
we are putting a lot of guys like who don't do like Edmund Sumner is not a point guard. Royce is not a point guard either. So they're doing a lot of things that they haven't done before. KD's right.
We give Royce O'Neal a lot of touches.
Yeah, we do.
But,
And we make him bring up the ball. He's not a point guard. I mean,
Yeah, that's what
make him
I'm
bring
saying.
up the ball.
It's-
Yeah.
But I would almost say he's kind of earned the touches that he's getting, bringing up the ball and whatnot, because he has been a pretty good facilitator for us. And same with, I know they're both not point guards, but Edmund Sumner has also been a pretty good facilitator for us.
You think so?
I mean,
No,
from
I
what
agree.
I've
I agree
seen-
with you on Royce because Royce
Yeah.
he be sneaky with it. Like I'll be looking at his score and be like, oh, Royce got 8 assists. Royce got 11 assists. Like
I'd say like Edmund has had some bad games, but when we're talking about running the ball and whatnot, I'd say he has more good games than he has bad games.
yeah, I feel like the jury is still a little out on Edmund, but I feel like if you give him the time, like tonight he played. I think he was good.
I mean, like I said, he's had a lot of good games, but he also had a decent amount of bad games. But you know, it is what it is. But then again, there was some of those games where he just couldn't miss from the corner.
Yeah. Shout out to Unspoken. She's I don't think some of the players spend no time studying their craft, like player tendencies, heading onto the skill set every year, knowing their spots, ability to focus on other parts of the game. Yeah, that's facts. Unspoken. Oh, Unspoken, you be knowing. Unspoken be knowing. Louis said, "Thank you, AJ, for pointing out that there was no way Kyrie can play with his minutes or play first." Yeah, he did it. I think Vaughn did it last game too. Like he did some weird stuff with Kyrie's minutes. So I was like, that's why everybody thought like, was Kyrie on a minutes restriction? Because he
I
would
think they're
leave
trying to
Kyrie
ease him
out
in.
for like, yeah,
I think they're trying to ease him in to play within the system that they got right now.
yeah. That's my only other thing. I think he was. That's the only explanation. I think.
Yeah,
Or
and
he was just-
at least Kyrie's having those like he has this like obviously he went crazy that third quarter and he was able to prove to Vaughn that just continue to play him because Kyrie's unbelievable and people got to remember how good he is. Like
somebody
saying
said
he's a
Sumner is
sixth
unplayable in the playoffs. He's not really that good. Kyrie needs more touches when he's on the court. Without KD, he just sits corner like last game. You know what it is? Yeah, I was gonna say Sumner is he's a better point of attack defender than Patty though. That's the thing. Like he can't space the floor like Patty, but he's a better defender. Like I'd rather have him guarding.
I feel like he's usable in some scenarios though.
No,
Yeah.
but the thing with Edmund is, first of all, he's always looking to attack, always looking to attack downhill. And he's one of our only players that does that. And then I think I heard somewhere that he has like a 7-foot wingspan or something something stupid compared to him being 6'4".
Yeah,
Like, he has really, really long arms.
Yeah, I like I said, I'd rather have him guarding these guards, these elusive point guards, full court than Patty.
He has an
And-
upside to him, especially if he's not getting, especially if he's not starting and we have everybody where he doesn't have to play a huge role where, an over expanded role that he usually has. Like he can look good in certain situations, especially if he doesn't have to overdo it.
No, but like even the games he started were when Kyrie was out, like he was pretty good in those games as well.
Yeah, he eventually had a falling out point though.
Oh yeah, I mean, what are we expecting? We're overloading the players essentially. It's not
True,
supposed
and
to be
also
playing
Ben
that
Simmons
role.
started to play like Ben Simmons.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we get a good thing on one end and we get the bad thing on the other end. Like that's just the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, because I think sometimes like what I hate is like sometimes the Nets sacrifice like the defense and intangibles for shooting. You know what I'm saying? It's like the situation we did with Joe. Like
And the 3 guard
Vaughn-
lineups.
Yeah, Vaughn could have easily subbed out Joe and put a lesser guy in that might not shoot as good as Joe, but Joe was 1 for 7. He could have put DDJ or Kessler in. I know they haven't been amazing, but they're better
DDJ has been
defenders
better
than
than Joe has.
That's what I'm
let's make
saying.
that
Like,
clear.
they're better defenders, but we sacrifice. We're like, no, we got to keep Joe out there just for space.
And Joe Harris was still shooting bad, so what was the point of playing him anyways?
Yeah, it's like
And Joe hasn't really been worth anything on the defensive end lately as well. Like,
yeah,
He had
yeah.
one good defensive game against the Pacers, and that's all I've seen from him.
I've seen him be Joe on defense, where he's not good, but he's not bad. And then he's had like one or two where he's been like above average, but he's been like hovering around like that average.
Yeah, I agree because the one thing about Joe Harris is that he tries on defense.
Yeah, and he's like 6'6" and big body. Like he has the frame.
I mean, he's been getting cooked lately though, so I don't know.
Yeah, he has the frame to do it, but he's just I don't know if he lost his step or whatever happened after that.
Everybody's been hunting Joe. Like these past 2 games, everybody's been hunting Joe.
Yeah,
and as a coach, you have to be smart enough to sub him out, especially if he isn't shooting the ball well.
Yeah. At that point, you put in someone like a DDJ, or you'd let Edmund Sumner come in and take his spot, or someone like that. Royce. Like, I know we didn't have Seth, but I would right now I'd rather have Seth out there also on the defensive end than I would have Joe. Because Seth he's also trying, and you see him trying, but he's got way quicker hands. He's easy to get into that passing lane. He's always like, you see him swiping for the ball as well. Like Joe is just kind of like standing there most of the time.
It's going to be nice when Yuta comes back too, because he's a big help on the defensive end too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Shout out to Andrew. He said Cam wasn't good tonight, AJ. I didn't say he was like a superstar. I just said like when he got in, he got buckets. You can't tell me when he got in.
He was fine.
Those 2 minutes he got it. Those 2 minutes he got in, he got buckets though in that first half. Those are Andrew. Don't cap, bro.
The last 4 minutes though.
Those 4 minutes, those 4 minutes he got in, we got some buckets and he got them 5 points.
No, I'm talking about the last 4 minutes he played in the second half.
He's talking. Andrew, what half are you talking about, Andrew? What Cam half are you talking? Are you talking about the first half or the second half? Second half, I agree, he was terrible. But first half, them 4 minutes, he got some buckets.
That's what I'm saying. Like Markieff Morris shot 3 or 4 from 3. Like he's been pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Markieff. We be sleeping on Markieff, bro. Like he's been lights out from 3 for some reason.
Yeah, but he has some games where he's a non-factor completely. Like last game.
A bad rebounder. He's not a. You know what it is? We try to play him at the 5. He's not a 5. He's like a 4 or a 3.
I feel like when Markieff Morris is on the court, you should probably have Ben Simmons next to him.
Yeah, he should be a straight 4 or a 3 because he's hitting like every time I see Markieff shoot from 3, he be making them. Like, what's his?
He's a 4. Did he ever play the 5 in his career before he got to the Nets?
I don't know. I think he said he never played a 5, but he'll be a 5 if that's what's needed.
Yeah, the Nets always play players in the situation.
Well, Nash said he was going to play him at the 5, and then he got fired.
Yeah, but even now we're still doing it.
Yeah, you see JV doing it as well. But like, I want to point out this real quick. Kevin only took 10 shots.
Yeah.
That's good to see then, because it shows you how we can do even when we're not just giving him the ball the whole time.
Oh no, I get that.
Just relying on him.
You should Kevin.
I'm not worried about K. Are you worried about K? Are you worried about him or you're not?
No, I'm not worried about him. But I'd still say give him 15 as a minimum. Just see if you can get him going.
Yeah, but my thing is he didn't need to take those extra 5 tonight.
Oh no, I mean I get what you're saying, but I would rather see if we can get Kevin going a little bit more, because he wasn't Kevin tonight. He wasn't KD.
No.
I feel like KD has those games occasionally though. Like he's done that over the years.
It felt like KD just got his because he got 18. Was he number 18 now? All time leading score. He got he passed Kevin Garnett, and then he was just like, I'm chilling.
I don't need to do anything else. I passed KG.
But again,
and we were scoring too, so it wasn't like he didn't need to overdo what he was doing.
But again, we gotta understand, KD's getting these defenses that are these guys KD goes against every night. He's getting hard double teams. People shoot at KD. It's hard for him to even get a shot off sometimes.
Hey, it's good to see him get some rest, because damn.
Yeah.
But that 12 points is crazy for KD though.
Yeah, it's like KD doesn't you rarely see KD wide open or getting a 1-on-1. He rarely gets 1-on-1.
Yo, Ben Simmons had more points than KD tonight.
Yeah,
so did everyone in the starting
Nick
lineup.
had more points. All the starters had more points than KD had.
Yo, Markieff Morris was 3 points away from time. Joe Harris really went 1 for 6 from 3 tonight. That's insane.
The only Ben shot 1 less shot. He was 7 of 9. Nick had a couple less, and Royce had 2 less.
Shout out to Louis said if you get KD and Kai going, it's easier for everyone. Yeah, it is.
Exactly. Like that will open up the floor for everybody else. Which is what I'm saying.
Oh,
like,
this
give
is
7 like 15 shots a game.
Yeah. This was the remember when I said this in the beginning of the stream. Like the offense that was in that Bucks game, that's like that offense, that was the offense I like envisioned for this team. But it's like I haven't really seen the team get to that yet. Like KD and Kyrie coming off I think I got the game right here. KD and Kyrie coming off so many screens. The DHOs by Ben.
That was a Nash coach game.
This game right here. It was this game. This is the preseason, right?
Yeah, that was a Nash coach game right
there. This one. Look how this KD and Kyrie coming off screens. Boom, these shooting like straight off, like, you know what I'm saying? This was a game where I'm like, this offense here is what I wanted. But
and that was back when Ben wasn't even like aggressive.
Yeah, this was before Ben was even like that. But the offense, like the way we were getting KD and Kyrie in their spots, like look at this, bro. Boom, boom.
Imagine
boom,
Ben's able to play a
you know
role like how you see how Ben's playing now. Imagine he's doing that too. Just like, I mean, Ben's been fine. There's nothing obviously to complain about it. But like, if we're just in a situation more when we're trying to get both KD and Kyrie going, then yeah, we should honestly be fine because we killed the Bucks that game.
Yeah.
I wanna ask the entire panel, how y'all feeling about Day'Ron right now?
He's struggling bad, bro. But I don't know. It's like it's tough because it's like he shouldn't have been. Sean put him in a bad place to fail. Like now you're putting Day'Ron in a place where everybody hates him, but he's a sophomore center that we have to rely on now. Like we shouldn't have to rely on.
Who didn't even play much last year either.
Yeah,
he played
like now everybody hates him
G
now.
League instead.
Yeah, everybody hates him now because Sean made him a backup center, which he shouldn't. You know, he should be.
Yeah, he was automatically thrown into that backup center role where he was getting a ton of minutes, and then he started doing that, and now he's not even playing anymore.
Yeah, it's like
now
Sean
he gets in garbage time.
Yeah, he set him up to fail. I still like have hope. Like I want Day'Ron to develop, and like I said, I want.
And if his envision was Day'Ron being a backup center and he isn't playing anymore, how come we haven't gone in to get another center? At least talking.
Because it's Sean Marks.
Yeah, we have no roster spot, and we have to cut one of Markieff Morris, Edmund Summer, and Yuta Watanabe.
Yeah.
See that's where I'm like, I would rather get rid of,
or you trade.
Yeah, like I would rather make a trade or get rid of. I mean, it's hard to get rid of him, but like I'd rather trade someone like Kess and someone else to get a more solid. Like I'm not saying like we need a starting big, like, but a bigger body that can kind of take over for Clax when Clax is not up to the task. Like we see so against someone like the bigger centers, like the Yusuf Nurkic and whatnot, where Clax kind of gets cooked.
Yeah,
I would rather make a trade for, and I'm not trying to be unrealistic, but like get someone who's a bigger body, couple years in, for some of our younger guys, or something like that.
I feel like we should experiment with actually I lost my train of thought this month.
Yeah, I'm not done anyway. Thank you guys for joining us, man. Again, happy Thanksgiving. I'm gonna drop the Discord one more time in the chat right now. Hold on, I'm gonna drop the Discord. Again, appreciate everybody. Make sure you guys don't get too hungover. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Eat all the turkey.
It's 6 a.m. Like, come on.
Oh, 6 a.m. by you? It's 6 a.m. over you? Oh, it's 6 a.m. for real?
Yeah, it's 10 minutes at 6 a.m.
Damn, bro, you up late, bro.
That's wild.
Bro, I'm dedicated.
When I was talking about earlier, I said I feel like we should still experiment with trading Cam Thomas because like I don't know. I just feel like we're probably in a better situation if we trade him and getting something back because I mean he's still not playing a huge role for us.
And even with like giving Cam the best opportunity to grow and become or like live into his potential, he's not gonna do that here behind KD and Kyrie. Like,
and he's also had games where he's proven himself. He's proven himself in the past. I mean, he has to have value.
Yeah, I mean, especially against the Knicks. Yeah. But yo, AJ, thanks for having me up, man.
Yeah, yo, make sure you guys again follow Worldwide Nets Podcast on Twitter. Great, like I said, we have so so many Nets fans all around the world, and I'm so glad Chris is like highlighting that all the Nets fans around the world, not just over
Absolutely.
here in America, man, all over the world, man. Like, appreciate you, man, for coming on, bro.
Absolutely appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah. So drop your
Is Chris in
you
the
have any-
Discord?
yeah, I
I
think
am
Chris
in
is in there.
Discord. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm in Discord.
You were texting in there early Discord. I remember.
Yeah.
I'm in this one, and I'm in the.
He's been rocking with us for a minute, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ever since I
yeah,
got on
Chris has
Twitter, I've
been
been
in it.
rocking with you guys.
Yeah, bro.
All right, bro. Again, make sure you guys hit that like button for us. Drop the Discord. I'm gonna wait a little bit so you guys can see the Discord. I pinned it. If you want to join the Discord, join up. Shout a couple people out in here. What's good, Jose? Is that Jose Bless? What's good? Grind Down TV said keep TM
BB,
straight,
I'm
man.
in Denmark.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's in Denmark. Yeah, he's in.
Yeah,
Denmark.
I'm in Denmark, and my co-host Joel is in. I think he's like kind of switching between the Netherlands and Germany.
Woo. All over the world. Yeah, drop y'all wherever y'all at right now in the chat. Drop y'all countries.
Wait, you're Danish Nets fan, right?
Yeah, I'm Danish Nets fan.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Chris K, Danish Nets fan. I go by a few names.
Yep.
Drop where y'all at in the chat, man. I guess because there's people all around in the chat right now.
That's cool.
Good,
That's cool as hell
Nicholas?
too, because we have a lot of people. Like a lot of people in the chat will be from everywhere, like all across the globe.
Yeah, like we've gotten everywhere, like Africa, China, Philippines. Like
Mega, we need merch. Go to BK Nets King. Oh my God, BKNetsKingdom.org.
You want new merch? Yeah, I gotta update the merch. I've been slacking though, but we got some merch on the way though. I'm coming out. We're working on some Yuta merch right now, so just stay tuned. Stay tuned for the Yuta merch. So I'm trying to get the Yuta merch out right now.
Delaware.
I can't even lie. Like we just got started. Now I'm already looking at like what can we do for like merchandise? Well, like, just for us for now, so we can kind of like represent when we actually get out to Brooklyn and catch some games and whatnot. But
oh yeah, definitely pull up, man. I'll pull up. We gotta go to the Clays. We gotta go to the games together one time, bro.
I think me and Joel was talking about we were looking to get out like late season, like at the very end of the season.
Playoffs.
Trying to get out there.
Trying to hit the playoffs? Or you
No, just before the playoffs. Just before the playoffs.
Okay. I see LA's in here. Shout out Chris Doe. Australia was good. All my Aussies. BB was good. Brooklyn, hometown. Toronto, Queens, Seattle, Orlando, Delaware. VA, shout out to Virginia.
I see
DC.
Brooklyn a couple times.
DC. Northern California. Okay. Cali. Somebody said catch me at Junction. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It was good. It was good. Eric 484. Shout out to the Grant. I'm from Harlem. Raised in the Bronx and I live in Virginia. Shout out to all people in Virginia. Jersey's in here. Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix
all over.
Yeah, that's our better than the Suns, bro.
Yeah, we better than the Suns. Yeah, the Suns has kind of been mid lately, though.
The Suns have been down bad, especially in that preseason game.
Damn, a little midnight, but I don't know. The West is up in the air. I don't know what's going on with the West.
No, I don't keep tabs in the West.
You keep tabs in the West?
No, I'm more trying to focus on where we are with this super packed Eastern Conference.
Yeah, this East is crazy right now, bro. We're still a 10th seed, right?
I don't know. I actually haven't checked what seed we are. Let me check that real quick.
We're still the 10th seed, yeah.
Still 10th seed?
10th?
Damn. Even with the
Who's
Pacers
above
losing?
us, though? Let me see.
Pacers, Celtics.
Yeah, Pacers is a 5th seed.
Okay.
You see, the one thing that we should really be embarrassed about is our crosstown rivals are better than us right now.
Yeah,
they're 9-9.
They're 9-9 and we're not.
Yeah.
They're 500.
We beat them. We beat them though. We destroyed.
Oh
them.
yeah, we beat the living shit out of them.
Yeah. So they can't talk though.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you guys, man. We'll be back. When's the next game? Friday?
Yeah,
Friday against the Pacers.
Friday,
Honestly, these upcoming games should be pretty easy. We have 5 games. We go up against the Pacers, Trailblazers, Magic, Wizards, Raptors again, Celtics, Hornets, Hawks. Those are all home games for us.
We got Blazers on Sunday as well at home.
Yeah, then we got the Magic. So we got a back-to-back. We got Blazers Sunday, Magic Monday.
We should honestly win that Magic game, and if we're able to beat the Blazers, we should beat them.
See, the one thing I like, I'm really looking forward to that Magic game because I'm trying to see what Paolo's going to do. I haven't watched the game from him yet, and if he's playing, I'm trying to see how he's going to fare against
Look at Julian in the comments too.
He's gonna cook us.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, he's
undoubtedly
Joe Harris guarding him, and he's gonna think
he's gonna cook us.
If JV puts Joe on him, then we're cooked.
Oh hell no!
Get JV
Who are we gonna
out
put
of
on
here,
him
then.
though? Royce or
Ben probably.
Yeah,
Ben.
Like Ben's a big body. Paulo's a big body. Like who else would you put on him? Who else do they have that we need to put Ben on? Like a point of attack.
Yeah, nobody.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You put Ben on Paolo all game.
Oh, you know what it is? I'll say the last thing on Ben. It's like Ben's back, but it's like the only thing that's the difference between the old Ben and new Ben right now is the way he gets off the floor. Like like he was dunking, like doing windmills, reverses, and like just he had more bounce when he was like it could still come, it could still happen. But right now, it just seems
it showed up last game, but I mean that's one dunk.
Like sometimes I realize like when he dunks it looks like he's like struggling to get up. Like
and do you see when he catches lobs? That's when I notice it.
Yeah, right. He doesn't get as high as he used to. Bro, he used to get high. Like you remember, like the old
his face is at the rim, and his arms are the only thing that gets above it.
Yeah, exactly. Like bro was doing he was catching like windmill joints. Like he was wilding, bro. But now it's like,
but you know he's trending in a good direction when he's actually running towards the basket and isn't afraid to get to draw fouls and go to the line.
No, he shut the crowd up in Philly, like with him making those 2 free throws.
Like his speed is still there. Like his speed is still there. It's just like when he gets up,
he just don't got the bounce.
Yeah, the bounce.
It's honestly just getting up there. But it's what the good part is that he's still looking like.
Also, wait, hold on. The clip
doesn't look crap.
The clip you're playing, am I the only one that's kind of like every time I see it, where like they get the steal and Ben's on the break, it kind of looks like he traveled on that.
Oh, he might have. Let me see.
Oh yeah, no, he traveled.
He traveled.
I noticed that. I've seen it a couple times.
There's no travel. This is the NBA. There's no traveling in the NBA.
Yeah, you got the gather. That
NBA, everybody does it.
I think this is it.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it looked like he traveled.
Yeah, but the NBA.
Gather 1, 2. Yeah, no, he's clean. He's clean.
Yeah,
but I think we know how the NBA is, bro. You can do 3 steps. They don't call it.
Oh yeah, if you're De'Aaron Fox, you can.
Yeah, LeBron be wilding with traveling.
Shout out to Jay though. Let's showcase Joey for Orlando.
Yo, Jay's.
Oh, okay. I got a good bet. Over or under 20 points combined for Bol and Mo Bamba against the Nets.
Oh my god.
Over.
Oh, we're gonna have over. They're gonna have so many. The rebounding in the Orlando game is gonna be brutal.
I mean, last time we played Orlando, we may not have out rebounded them, but we got one hell of a game.
Yeah, was that the Kyrie 60?
That was the Kyrie 60.
The Kyrie 60. Yeah, but they're playing a little bit. I mean, Bobo's having a year. Mo's,
Oh yeah, he's stepping up. He's stepping to the plate.
Yeah,
but I'm trying to see what if Kyrie gonna back that up.
Yeah, exactly. Ben is not as athletic. Yeah, that's what it is. He's not. Yeah, but it's all right. It can still happen. It can still happen, bro. Because he's on his way. Like the speed and everything is coming back. So
at least everything besides him getting off the floor 10 feet above the rim is okay.
Yeah, exactly. And hopefully we come back 40 games in and he's doing everything from the old.
At least now he's being consistent with how he's playing, and it's good.
He's attacking. He's actually looking at the rim.
At least now we don't have to worry about him.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all. Appreciate everybody. Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
I beg your pardon.